안녕하세요. 탁TV 우수택입니다. 그동안 MLB 중계로 인해 KBO 중계를 떠나 있던 메인 ESPN 중계진들이 다시 KBO 포스트시즌 경기들을 중계하기로 했습니다. 그리고 오늘 KBO 포스트시즌 첫 경기 키움 히어로즈와 LG 트윈스의 와일드 경기가 있었는데요. 연장 13회까지 거의 5시간 동안 펼쳐진 오늘의 경기 ESPN 중계진의 반응과 함께 보도록 하겠습니다.
The bracket, as you look at it, the LG Twins get a 1-0 series lead in this best of three. Kiwoom, the 5 seed, would have to win 2 straight games in order to advance. And it is the defending champs, the Doosan Bears, to take on the wild card winner in a best of 3 that starts in just a couple of days on November 4th. You know what? It is hard to believe that we're in the postseason. KBO, for all of us, was basically a baseball release from everything that happened at the height of the pandemic in the early stages. And now here we are in postseason play with the LG Twins against Kiwoom. And LG is a team that has one of the best sluggers in all of KBO. And you saw in the playoff bracket, I mean, every step you get in that ladder is huge in terms of how many games you have to play. But you and I were on the Kiwoom Heroes early on. We thought they'd finish better than 5th. They struggled down the stretch. And they will face Casey Kelly against Kiwoom this year. A 142 earned run average, 6 walks, 18 strikeouts for the right-hander out of Sarasota, Florida. The drumbeat of postseason action in your living room from a continent away. That's in there for strike 3 and the first punch out for Casey Kelly tonight. 32-year-old Jake Brigham is on the mound for Kiwoom. You mentioned Eric Jokic getting the start on Friday. Here is Brigham's October. 11 strikeouts, 14 walks. So he pitched around a lot of landmines he put down against himself. To get demoted this year, as that is strike 3 and beautifully done by Brigham for his first out. And they had the recording of John Adams' drum in Cleveland. There is a check swing for strike 3. And Kim was trying to sell that ball hit the dirt. It did not. It's for a 2006 draft pick of the Texas Rangers as Che lights him up deep to left field, and the first run of the KBO postseason is an LG home run.
Oh, I love what Che did on this too. It's an inside pitch, and he kind of just opens up his front side. He gets his leg out of the way. There's so many unique swings in KBO. The positions that guys can get their body into, whether it's power positions, being able to put the ball in play, and Che with a ton of power. I mean, Brigham knew it as soon as he threw it. I mean, his head went down. He didn't even follow it.
Looks like a Steelers game in Seoul right now.
Especially after his injury, and then he gets over to South Korea.
Oh, that ball's drilled. Kelly can't believe it as Byung-ho Park has gone deep for the Kiwoom Heroes. And a 2-1 lead in the 7th.
Well, they showed that highlight reel of Byung-ho Park. You see the fan, the lucky fan that gets to catch this huge home run from Park. 2012 and 13 MVP. Remember, he hit 53 home runs back in 2015. One of the great power hitters within KBO for the last 8-9 years, comes up with one of the biggest here in the 7th to break the tie.
Pitch number 77 of his night. A laser to center field, and LG has 2 on with 1 down from the bottom of the order here in the 7th. Hi, Ravi. Thanks for joining us. The analytically inclined Kiwoom Heroes will pull Brigham with 2 on and 1 out in the 7th inning. Kiwoom goes to the bullpen.
Yeah, which is why On has to go to the fastball here. I think he should elevate it.
He does. It is off the plate, ball 4. We are tied in the 7th.
Best at bat of the game from Chong Gi-hong. I know we've had home runs in this game. We've had clutch hits, but this walk with 2 outs, bases loaded, knowing what he's facing and the velocity of On, just a beautiful at bat. to be able to take and get this game all tied up.
1-1. Right-hand side to first, off the ground for Park, and he does skate over there for out number 3. And so, On gets out of it, but not with the lead. Tied at 2 to the 8th inning we go. Kim hits it in the air, right center field, and Lee is there to retire the side. Bonus baseball in the KBO playoff opener. Last month, Che on 2-0, lines it right side and a double play. Addison Russell picked it out of the air and came up with 2. One in the air, left-hand side, and down past a dive. Lee's on his way to second base, and the dive from Haesung Kim ends up owing a base to the pitcher Sung-Soo Kim. Right side base hit. Lee comes home, and LG, oh no, he didn't. Lee did not come home. He held up at third. Lee held up at third. Why in the world? Let's see what happened to Lee. Ball to strike. You in the air, right-hand side. It's caught at second base by Russell, and no tag from third for Hyung-Jong Lee. 2 out. On 2 out. 3-2 pitch. On the ground, left-hand side. Tough play, and down goes Kim. LG scores the tying run, and runners are at the corners in the 13th in the game that wouldn't end.
What haven't we seen? Well, what we haven't seen is 2 fielders in the 5-6 hole almost fall over trying to field a ball that was not hit very hard at all. I mean, this is a lunging, just poke it through. You see the dive from Jeon, and then Kim unable to come up with this. You couldn't find a more perfectly placed ball, but Kim falling over. I mean, he had so many opportunities to get the out because it was leading him towards third base, and instead it's a base hit, and this game's all tied up again.
Left-handed bat. Ahead 2-0. Shin rips it to right field, and LG advances. The biggest hit of that 24-year-old's career.
Think of the drama leading up to this point. I mean, the amount of players that were used. Casey Kelly, one of the first to run out of the dugout, who started this game, was ridiculous on the mound, and what seemed to be a Kiwoom win in the top of this inning when they broke open the tie 3-2. And how about the uncharacteristic way that LG was able to score these 2 runs when you really thought we were coming back tomorrow night for another game?
Leather jackets for everybody. LG advances and will face the Doosan Bears, the defending champs from last season. What a game this was. We nearly hit the 5-hour mark in the KBO playoff opener, Jess Mendoza.
What a way to start the postseason, huh? I mean, 144 games, we've been a part of it for the last 6 months. And for these 2 teams, like I said, from the 2nd seed to the 5th seed, to see the 4th and 5th seed be so closely matched going 13 innings, of course, this is how the first game of the postseason would go.